Hi friends, welcome to Python Learnings. Today we are going to learn about Python coding. So let's start with our introduction to Python. What is Python? Python is a high-level interpreted programming language. Interpreted means running code line by line. In Java, complete code gets compiled and we can see errors at the runtime. But in Python, if there is any error in the code, it stops at that point. That is why it is called interpreted language. Features of Python. Python is easy to learn and use. We won't have open and close brackets, commas, and writing of data types. It is an open source, means free to use and publicly available. Anyone can use this source. It is object oriented. We can reuse the code through classes and objects. It is a cross platform compatible. Python is compatible with different operating systems. Let's start with our basic program in Python. Right click on it, select new Python file. You can give any name. I'm giving as basic program, and we have to give extension as .py, which represents Python file. So let's start with our basic program. I'm writing here with print statement. In print statement, you can use single or double quotes. I'm using double quotes. Welcome to Python learnings. So whatever we write in print statement, it is going to print as it is. So if we run this, I'm getting the output as welcome to Python learnings. I'll take another print statement. Print. Now I am writing within single quotes in order to just show you. Hi, Kruti. So when I run this, I'm getting the output here as hi, Kruti. We can print integers as well. So no need to use quotes for integers. So when I run this, I'm getting output as 10. Let's start with another concept called variables. What is variable in Python? A variable is a name used to refer to a memory location where a value is stored. Variables can store data of various types, including int, float, strings, lists, dictionaries, and more. Here for commenting, I'm using special character. If you use this special character, it will comment this. If we want to use shortcut for this, you can use command /. It will comment that line. If you want to uncomment it, then you can use command /. Again, so that it will be uncommented. So I'm commenting it. So syntax for writing a variable. For integers, I'm writing I equals to 1. So here, I is the variable name and 1 is the value which I'm assigning it to a variable name so that it will be stored in particular location. So when I want to fetch this value, I will use this variable name so that the value will be fetched. For floating, I'm using here decimal values after the point. For floating, for integers, we won't have decimal points or precision values over here. And for strings, I'm writing in double quotes. And for lists, we have to write in square brackets. I can give any type of data in lists. And coming to dictionary, we have to write dictionary within flower brackets. It will be stored in key value pairs. So I'm writing name as key. And I'm writing the name as Kruti as value over here. And for Boolean, we can write either true or false, whether to check whether it is true or not. So coming to the rules of variables, how to write variables. Variable name must start with letter or an underscore. It can start with a letter. I have taken letter as I, or we can write by using underscore. So by using underscore or by using letters, we can write a variable. We cannot start with a number. This is a wrong one. Number can come either in middle or at the end for a variable. So this is the right syntax for writing a variable. And variable names are case sensitive. So for example, if we are writing name equals to Kruti, and if I'm writing another name with capital N, so if we consider these two, the name with small n and the name with capital N, these two are different variables. These two are not considered as same variables because they are case sensitive. We cannot use keywords as variable names. In Python, we have different keywords. For example, if, else, def, for, while, and so on. So we should not use these keywords as variable names in Python. Let's print and show you this. So I'm printing the values of those variables. So I'm just writing the variable names over here in order to print. So this is a run. So when I run this, I'm getting values as for I have assigned 1. I'm getting here underscore I2, I13 names. So I'm getting output over here in this console. So let us take another examples of variables. I'm taking as apple cost equals to 130. I'm storing the cost of an apple 130 into the variable name apple cost. So in order to fetch that value, I'm passing that variable name to the print statement. When I run this, I'm getting 130. If I override this one, this value, what will happen? The latest value which I have assigned to this apple cost variable name, the older one will not be printed. the older one was overwritten with 150, the latest one. Let's check. Let's run this. See here, I'm getting 150, not 130. As I said, Python is an interpreted language. It executes the code line by line. It will print 150, not 130. Let's start with another concept called input functions. We will see how we will take input functions from the users and print them. So syntax for writing input functions, or I'm taking name1 as a variable and I'm using input function. And I'm writing here, enter your name, so that I can take input from the users by using this input function and store this in a variable called name1. So when I print this, let's run and check. So it's asking us to enter the name. So I'm giving here as Kruti and clicking on enter. Then I'm getting the name over here because I have given name, which I'm taking from the input, that is printed as output over here. Let's take another example. I'm taking here as age as another variable. I'm giving here also as age. I'm doing concatenation over here by adding other information like hi, I'm printing name, and then again I'm concatenating here. Your age is, again I'm concatenating here with age variable name. Now I'm trying to run this. It's asking to enter the name. I'm giving Kruti, and it is asking for age. I'm giving 20. Let's enter this. Here it is showing, hi Kruti, your age is 20. This is the format I have given in print statements. So it is printing like, hi Kruti, your age is 20. This is all about variables, syntax for writing them, and input functions. See you all in next video. Thank you. Bye.